This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will, he hardeneth. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren out there, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the elect, 144,000, and the rest of the elect out there, shalom. I'm the brother Dhamma Agabar, here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai. All right, this is going to be a quick lesson through the spirit, and I just pulled the scripture just showing you that, all things are in the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and the Lord is going to have mercy on whom he wants to have mercy, and whom the Lord willeth, he hardeneth. Okay. And let's look up this word hardeneth really quick. Just want to see what it says. All right. And the word is skleruno. Skleruno. It says to make hard, harden, metaphorically to render obstinate, stubborn, to be hardened, to become obstinate or stubborn. You see, and the Lord can, he has the ability and the power, like we always tell you, to work on the minds of, each and every individual on this earth. And the Lord can harden your heart to make you stubborn in a way to where, you will do things that, the Lord can stubborn your heart to make you do what he wants you to do, And I'm going to show you an example of this quick little video. But first, let me get this really quick. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. I read it in the NLT. It says, the king's heart, and we know the word heart in Hebrew is lab, which means your mind. It says what? The king's mind or the king's heart is like a stream of water directed by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And he guides it wherever he pleases, you see? So this is how we know there's no such thing as free will. Scriptures tell you that the mind is in the hand of the Lord, and he can turn it and make you do whatever the hell the Lord wants you to do. Like I just read in Romans, the Lord can harden your heart. He can make your heart stubborn. Here it is. You could tell somebody, well, you know what? I'll think about it. You know what? We'll talk a little bit later. Maybe we can work things out. Hey, and the Lord can use the angels to put it on your mind to become hardened, to become stubborn, to be like, you know what? Fuck that, man. We ain't talking. I ain't changing my mind. You know what? I'm through. I'm done. And it could come to a surprise to the other person. Like, but you said, we were going to talk about it. Well, I had to change your heart. I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying, hey, and the Lord has that power. And we know that the Lord is doing this just like he did to Pharaoh. Remember, there was plenty of times when you read the book of Genesis where Pharaoh said to Moses and to the Israelites, okay, I'll let you go. I'll let you go. Enough is enough. You can go. But then we know when you read the story how the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart to make him say, you know what? I changed my mind. I ain't going to let you go. Who is this Yahweh? Who is your God? I'm not listening. You're not going nowhere. Make him work harder. Do this, do that. And he'll put the spirit on you to harden your heart, to make you that much more rebellious, ultimately to fulfill the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And I want to show you this video, right? Because I was just reading an article just the other day where Trump was saying that he was willing to do not get Salakia. Let me turn this shit down real fast. Where he was ultimately, I was just reading an article where he was basically saying that, he was open to negotiations with Iran. Well, we're going to talk and see if we could diplomatically square out, the issue that's going on. And he was saying that, let's take a more diplomatic approach. We can talk it out. They better make this deal, blah, 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 blah. But now it says President Trump cancels meeting with Iran with officials. Tell protesters help is on the way. So you see, hey, this is all the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to harden Trump's heart, because ultimately we know the Lord wants the least of the flock, which is those tiny tops, to draw America into this third world's woe. When you read Jeremiah the 49th chapter, you see this is more of the power on display of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and he's going to continue to harden Trump's heart and all the other hearts of these kings to eventually to do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. So let me play this quick video, and I'm gonna close it out. It's not gonna be a long video at all, but it just shows you, hey man, the Most High is working. So let's listen to this.
To the unrest in Iran, President Trump has canceled meetings with Iranian officials as he tells protesters, quote, help is on the way. Natalie Brand reports for WJZ from Washington with what happens next.
Human rights groups say the death toll in Iran has exploded as anti-government demonstrations stretch into a third week.
The killing of peaceful demonstrators must stop. The labeling of protesters as terrorists to justify violence against them is unacceptable.
President Trump's national security team is discussing a range of U.S. options in Iran, from military to covert tools such as cyber operations.
One thing President Trump is very good at is always keeping all of his options on the table, and airstrikes would be one of the many, many options that are on the table for the commander-in-chief.
President Trump announced on social media Tuesday that all meetings with the Iranians have been canceled until the killing of protesters stops. He also said that help is on its way without specifying what.
The president made it very clear if you're killing the innocent for simply protesting, that he'll come to the rescue, and the president doesn't bluff.
Iran has warned it will retaliate if the U.S. takes military action. The exiled crown prince of Iran told CBS News he's urging President Trump to act quickly.
The best way to ensure that there will be less people killed in Iran is to intervene sooner so this regime finally collapses and puts an end to all the problems that we are facing.
One immediate action President Trump says he's taking, a 25% tariff on any country still doing business with Iran. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
You see, and they're talking about putting sanctions on countries that's doing business with Iran. Hey, that's just ultimately, them setting the stage for them to totally destabilize and go in there with military might. Remember, these devils are in that spirit of peace through war. Peace through strength, man. All right. And the Lord is just, hey, we're just in those times, man, where the Lord is getting ready to bring this third world's woe. He's getting ready to fulfill the prophecy of Jeremiah, the 49th chapter. And you are and those tiny tops are going to get involved in this conflict and attack Iran, which is going to eventually the Lord's going to eventually harden Putin's heart to come in with force to defend Iran, as prophecy says, man. So we're living in beautiful times, man. Hey, the Lord is working. Things are moving. And we're in prophecy overdrive, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. We're definitely going to keep our eye on this whole situation and see, and just watch it unfold, man. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And until the next one, Shalom.